One of these days I'm going to go live. Oops, with the camera flipped. It's going to be like, in Bug's Life when the camera falls down and the whole set, is right there. And then, but on the other side, it's like there's just one little bug in a chair. That's going to be funny. And that bug would be me. I've got a 360 here. Screens set up. In fact, that's another thing I'm thinking of doing. I was thinking of doing it last year, but I'll probably do it this year. Is having a 360-degree camera going on in here. It's kind of fun for people to go around or look around. All right, we are live on various setups. A couple minutes, we'll go fully live, and I'll start talking about the market. Well, I might as well start talking about the market now. So oil hit 93.54, so that brings it down to $4.67. Wow, we broke the $5 barrier per gallon at the pump. And it could have bounce days and it can range, and it'll move down in the channel, but generally speaking, oil's on the decline now that the U.S. is tapping into reserves, and more reserves are being released into the supply chain. So that definitely is affecting the energy sector. XLE on the decline this morning. Same with the trend. It has peaked, decline.
Yeah, XLE actually had a nice gap down this morning.
Yeah, pretty strong from 74.5 to 71.82. So that's where it is right now, this yellow mark. And let's see what else here. Gold also grinding down all throughout the day yesterday and overnight and this morning. Now sitting at about $19.19 an ounce. And that indicates that the market should go up, and that that's where people are going to be putting their money. Growth in particular, and the Qs are popping this morning. Growth value holding steady, but growth popping. And the reason is we had the PPI, Producer Price Index, numbers released, which is like the wholesale. It used to be called the wholesale index. So think of it as the cost that producers need to sell their goods to the next component in the chain before they're used or purchased by the end user. So it's kind of a reflection on raw prices and energy prices. You put them together and you get producer prices, and producer prices have been inflating just like everything else. However, this morning the inflation was right in line, if not just a smidge lower than expected. So that shows that there's a little bit of easing on inflation, and that caused the market to rally because of the Fed rate hikes that are forthcoming. It looks like they may not have to be too severe. There was this report this morning. Everyone's been sort of waiting for to see what's the trend. And PPI sort of leads CPI, obviously, because you make the product first before you sell it to the consumer, CPI being the consumer price index. So rate hikes are going to be softer, possibly, it looks like, next for this takeoff in rate hikes over the next few months. And that's causing growth to go, yay, we can get money for cheaper still. This is great. We don't have to cut our self-driving car division at Apple, and we don't have to cut our, so growth is looking good, better than expected, even though it's really not looking that good. By the end of the year, growth is just going to be peeling off of the bottom of this market. In general, it's going to be an up day, but it's not lift-off time for growth as of yet. And we're going to have to find the sectors and the stocks as they come out of the gate when this market starts to lift off sometime this year to start trading and investing on. But for right now, growth ain't it. All right, I'm going to go live on TikTok now. So come on in, Chris, when you're ready. Oh, and Cameron, if you wanted to. There's Chris, and I have to ask. You don't have to unmute if you don't want. Obviously, why wouldn't you? I like your whiteboard.
Yeah, I have to. I'm a person that has to write stuff down.
Yeah, we need to put HYMC/AMC up there.
Yeah.
See what people think this morning. All right, so yeah, tell me more about your COUP idea here.
All right, so with COUP, if you look back at the after hours yesterday, it fell pretty hard. And then it kind of started waving, setting a peak at about 66.75. And this morning it tried to get back up there. It got up to like 66.40. And it tried that area 2 or 3 times. And since then, it's kind of been trickling down. So what I would do is take a starter short as close to that at 66 and using kind of 66 to 6 or probably 40. 67.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give it a little bit of padding and see if it continues down. Usually in the open, it'll reject that and then come down. But it gives you a little less risk, tighter stop, and continues down great. Watch it to break VWAP. If you can break VWAP, watch it to break the 50, etc., and keep going down, and then to its pre-market low and keep going down. If it does break that, you're looking for it to go fill the gap. And on this one, we do have a significant gap down from 90 to 65, and it's actually 62 was the low.
90. Oh yeah. My God.
So I don't know if this is going to continue down. That was a pretty sharp decline.
Right. There could be a fill the gap effect.
Yeah, but
that's why I would watch for the 5-minute opening range on that, just to protect yourself as well.
Right.
There's several plays you could do on COUP. Anytime anything gap opens this much, yeah, you can play just the directional opening pre-market breakout. So entry at 66.50 currently, which is the pre-market high this morning, 66.50. Entry for long, going for the gap fill, or between the 2-minute and the 5-minute opening range breakout, depending on how strong it's moving. If it's moving extremely strong, then the 2-minute, you just go ahead and grab the 2-minute range breakout. Otherwise, the 5-minute to give you the final direction for the day. 5 minutes should be pretty true. And then you can revisit that at around 70 or 80 minutes into the session. But yeah, Chris's idea is once it gets close to this, what's possible resistance level of 66, that it's rejected off twice already in pre-market, to go short, just because it's a good risk reward opportunity, and potentially COUP could just crap out more today. COUP could poop the bed. And
right. But look for a reason. Don't watch it. Say as soon as it touches 66.
Right, 66. Yeah.
Don't take it. Watch it like double top or like
watch it resist,
it and fail.
Watch it struggle.
Yeah. Don't just jump in there and take it and then text me and say or send me a DM and say, "Hey, you were wrong."
Chris.
Well, it went through with 1 million in volume. Don't do that.
Yeah, totally.
The
You
other
guys
one,
out there on TikTok, make sure you click like on the stream if you're enjoying the stream. We're going to be day trading the markets this morning. And if you'd like to come check out our trading group, click over to my profile and click the link in order to come check it out. Yes, sir, Chris.
I was going to say, let's we can talk about GitLab, GTLB.
Yeah.
Significantly beaten down stock. Looking at the chart, I mean, it's been in a downtrend since November, high of 137, and it closed yesterday, I think, at $33. They had a significant beat in earnings and guidance. All of the analysts have flipped to buy, and with a price target that ranges from 50 to 105. But what I like about this one is in pre-market after hours, it broke the down channel trend line, and it has a 40% short interest.
Right.
So looking for that intraday short squeeze.
Yeah, and it could be something that happens gradually over time. I mean, many of the people that are short might want to give it until $60, for example, before they cut out. So not all 30% of that is going to activate today, unless this thing just skyrockets to fucking 90 or something. But which it could. There could be a whole big, huge short squeeze happening.
We could have another. What was that car last year?
Yeah.
Went from like 200 to 500 in a day.
Oh my God, yeah. But it's GitLab. I don't know. Is it a subsidiary? Is it owned by like Microsoft, or where is it at right now?
GitLab is just a software company. Consumer. It's I believe it's database stuff.
Yeah, but it's probably a buyout target.
Yeah, it could be. I just found it shocking though that one analyst, a couple of the analysts were close, and then all of a sudden Truist came in and was like, "Nope, 105." I was like, "Oh, okay, 105. Yeah. You're like way higher. What do you know that? What do you know, or what bag are you holding?"
Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Let's pull it up on Market Smith, GTLB. Your chart is going crazy on HYMC. Somebody says also somebody wanted to know a little bit about gold. I mean, like Chris said to me this morning, metals are on the decline, and also same with oil. So like those trades are over. It's time to move on to the next thing. Now,
I even cut my gold hedge. I usually keep a little gold portfolio, like the hedge is a swing 100 sometimes and stuff like that. I ended up cutting that.
Yeah, cut your hedge. So GitLab had always been declining, so it's hard to say what its PE really wanted to be, and it's had negative earnings. Did it finally put in a profit? Is that why there was such a big surprise, or was it just a better than expected return?
It was the EPS of 16 this time.
16 cents instead of 25 cents. Yeah, expected. And that is an improvement. That's their best quarter yet.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's see how it goes. Yeah, definitely got to see on that one.
Yeah, I just have it on watch. If like right now it came up and showing some strengths. Made like that cup shape. It's green on the bullish trend guard. So we'll see if it see what it does with 40. And looking at the daily chart, if it gets above 40, your next real resistance is not until we got 43, and then all the way up to 60 is clear. So we'll see.
Yeah, and also could be a good candidate for a dip type buy GTLB. Because that will really surprise the shorts. Wait a minute. Whoa, hang on. I'll just take my profits right here. KV, thanks, man, for helping out Dinar. Dinar, did you get in this morning? Let's see if Dinar's in. Well, he might have a different name in here. Hopefully he got it. Arif Dinar. Arif. All right. Nice to meet you, man. I was calling you Dinar in my head for a couple days there. Oops. We froze Chris like in the midst of him smiling. You froze. That's great. It's like the end of a movie. It's the end of Rocky 2. That was funny. We lost Chris. All right. You guys over on TikTok, if you're interested in checking out our trading group, click the link in my profile. Got to go over to my profile. You got to click on my profile photo. You got to click it again to go over to my profile. I'm saying you got to leave the live. You've got to go over to my profile, and then you can click the link in my profile, and you can come and check out our trading group this morning. Look forward to seeing you in here. Good morning, Mark. Did you want to come on the video? We had Chris on just a minute ago. We were like, I don't know about that. Oh, really? Okay, I'll take a look. Oh boy. Yeah, I definitely gonna keep myself in my lane this morning, and then I'm gonna check those out. Very curious. All right, so yeah, oil down, gold down, markets up, inflation better than expected, rate hikes coming tomorrow with a report from the Fed. The Fed is having their meetings today, and those details will be leaked to Nancy Pelosi and friends. And then tomorrow, we'll be able to act on it at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when they're going to talk about what they've been talking about and keeping secret from the rest of the public, except for Nancy Pelosi and the rest of her friends. So I look forward to it. AMC, yes, bought a fucking gold mining company this morning. I mean, you can't make this shit up. They're like, you know what? We should do something with all this money since we suck as a company. Maybe we should put it into other companies. So they started looking at companies and they're like, fuck, I don't understand any of this business shit. I mean, why don't we just invest in gold mining? That sounds good. I mean, the gold is in the ground. You got to go get it. When you get it, you make money. It should be pretty simple. Let's buy a gold mining company. I think that's pretty good. What they didn't realize is that gold price is just historically peaked, and might not see it again for another year. I do believe that gold will be at like about $2,500 in September of 2023. That's my projection, looking at the charts, and that's on a fair bit of appreciation as well. We'll be posting in his channel. Mark is going to be posting some ideas, some trade ideas over in his channel. Just click Mark G Alerts if you like to go for it. Robert, am I Republican? Why? That's sort of like me asking if you have any, if you're vaccinated and if you have any sexually transmitted diseases. It's none of your business, is it? But I mean, maybe it is if you only want to invest or listen to people who are Republicans or Democrats. I can understand. But I mean, if you want to make money, you got to be a Republican, don't you? Kind of. Got to be good at business. Is the trading group the market mastery, or is it a different thing? It's a different thing. The trading group, you have to click the link in my bio in order to come check it out. Let me see if I see you guys coming in. RM78, welcome, and ESP Invest, welcome. The Bubbly Buddy, welcome. But yeah, you just have to click the link in my profile there, and then you'll be able to get in. All right, I'm watching Gtlb. Gtlb is moving up to 40 pretty swiftly. I think this short squeeze is already happening here. Well, Robert, I'm not going to talk too much about politics because, a lot of people don't understand politics, and they think that it's not related to economics. They think that. We're crazy, yeah, but some do. And so we might as well just not let them know or not go there, because then they think we're talking about politics. So a lot of people don't understand. We're all fully linked. So we're not going to talk about that because everybody's going to have a different. They want us to focus on economics, and yet, of course, yes, economics are politics, but they don't realize that, and so it's just going to turn them off because they're here. We'll be talking about politics, and to them, they don't see the connection. So we'll stick to economics and keep politics out of the picture for the most part. That's what we try to do, but every now and then, we mention politics, but we're not going to push the issue, I don't think. What would you recommend for beginners looking to get into stocks or day trading? Send me a private message. That'll be the best beginning, is to send me a private message, and then I'll talk to you about what I recommend. All right, we got 10 seconds till the market opens here, you guys. We're watching COUP for a potential trade, and we're watching Gtlb. I'm going to be watching ONPH. Here we go. All right, NTR crossing down, CNQ crossing down. And we've got several alerts going on from all different systems. Bing, frang, frang, frang. Is it too late for HYMC? No, HYMC is not even a short thing if it's taken off or not. All right, COUP is starting to squeeze up, and it's hitting 66.50 on COUP. That would be the breakout. Wait for it to break through 66.50. If it does, get over that 66.50 mark. You can get in for $2.50 of risk. But just wait till it breaks 66.50. That would be a breakout, pre-market breakout trade to the upside. Otherwise, Chris's idea is go short here now that we're resisting around this area. Wait for it to resist for sure. Be watching it, and then go short. Gtlb, you want to grab that breakout to the upside. Gtlb for about $2 of risk. It's hitting 40 now, 40.24. Gtlb, GTLB. Grab that to the upside. About $2 a risk. Stop at 38. It's now hitting 40.70, 40.50, 40.70. Gtlb is running. COUP is really trying to get over that 66.50 level, and so this would now be a good time to grab that short on COUP with the idea to cut it if it gets over like 67, by a smidge. Put your stop at 67 on a short on COUP, which really pooped the bed and had a very terrible earnings reaction. However, it could fill the gap this morning. There's an 80% chance that it'll retrace 25%. So watch yourselves on COUP, taking short right there. But if it does break 66.50 with some strength, which it looks like it's about to do, then you want to go long. You want to take that trade long. Right now, you're sitting on a short if you're a short player. And Gtlb pushing through. HYMC crapping out as it should. Gold is on the decline. I mean, that's a take profits. That's so obvious to take profits on that. SPY and SPY on the incline. Industrials really popping, and that's coming from financials. Protection, defensives, XLU and XLP also popping very strong. One of the strongest. And real estate also very starting to run XLRE real estate. So it looks like we're really pulling off at the bottom here. Taking a look at our swing trades. Let me see if I can get the sheet to update. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go through every position. Ken, let's take a look at Ken. All right, Chris, what's up? Yeah.
My internet had gone out.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Yeah, we're on the COUP trade. Hold on, let's see. I was telling everybody go long at 66.50. So we're hitting 66.50. We're hitting that 66.70 point, and we're getting very close to where you would want to cut your short if you did try and short that up in the 66 resistance zone. So let's see what Chris has to say about it. There we go. COUP.
Yeah,
I would go long.
I wouldn't have taken it. It never put in a double top or anything though.
Okay, very good.
I was actually watching Gtlb did break
Gtlb
it.
is now retracing, pulling back hard.
Yeah.
Watch your stops on that. What a wide candle. We're coming up on the first 5 minutes of the trading morning, and be watching your opening range 5-minute candle on all of these picks to determine direction on the day. GitLab's going to be tricky.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a wide spread.
COUP seems to want to run. Happens there. So industrials on the rise. It looks to be market wide. Everything rising. Biotech index not really moving. And I would say that the industrials are moving more than growth, the Qs, or SPY G. So, maybe
Ooh.
deer, cat.
Look at COUP go.
There goes COUP. Who's got COUP? COUP, COUP. COUP has an 80% chance of retracing 25% of the gap this morning. Financials are at the bottom end of its range these days, and this is the beginning of rising rates. Financials, most of them, if they're set up properly for it, should do well over the next year. This could be a good spot to grab some XLF for your medium-term portfolio. All right, let's take a run through our positions. Oh, it looks like VET has really gone in our direction. Whew, boy, has it. VET, take 10%, take 25% profits now on VET. I hope you got in that one, Chris. That one really worked out.
HTB.
As they say in Gold Rush, sucks to be you. Did I actually get a fill on that? No, but let me send the alert out to everybody.
I am in COUP though. I got the break of 67.50.
Very nice.
I'm just following the path to victory on that one. I'm not even taking profits yet.
Okay, excellent idea. Yeah, it's strong. It's going to happen. I think that this is not going to run all the way to retrace, but hey, maybe it will. There's a 20% chance of a full retrace. Oof, this is a good day. It really makes up for yesterday, huh?
Yeah, yesterday was
Yeah, this is
rough.
a good day. Looks like CF moving in our direction. Am I correct?
Yes, it is 92.62, and it's about to break its pre-market low. In fact, it's
Tasty.
time to add to that position.
Oh, is it too late? No. Okay, good. Yeah.
CF,
92. It's getting there. Yes. Increase CF, guys. Get my feel. I wasn't listening. Did I get a bring? Yeah. All right. MOS. Marcus wants to look at MOS. Yeah, MOS could be an increase also. Let's go take a look at that. MOS. No, I don't have that up. Why do I not have that up here on the grid? I thought we were in MOS. Are we in
I'm in
MOS?
MOS.
You're in MOS?
Yeah, I'm
All
in
right, I just
MOS
didn't.
short.
Okay, what was your entry?
My entry was
What are you on the system now? 60 or 59?
my entry was 56.95. So I'm
Oh,
actually
you're
still
long?
no short. I don't know why
56.
that
Okay,
is.
56. That's very low. 56 what? Marcus, what's your entry?
Oh, I know why it is.
Okay.
Because we had doubled it up and then I cut it back.
Okay, so it changed the average. Can you check your
Yeah.
original entry by right-clicking and then view trades? Marcus, what's your original entry? Marcus is not answering. All right, let's keep moving down these though. Yes. Oh, I am in MOS. All
I
right.
thought I saw it on the spreadsheet.
But why do I don't see it on there, do you? It's strange. It got deleted. I just put it there though. But I'm curious as to your guys' entries. Did you find out in view trade what the original entry was?
I don't know. It's only showing. It's not showing mine.
Okay. If you click on in your activity and positions area, and you see the ticker there in the list, and you right click that, about halfway down that pop up menu is view trades.
Okay.
And then it'll give you by time all your trades. All right, but looking at some of our other holdings. All right, let me take a look at Ken. Yeah, Mr. M says big pullback on Tesla. Yeah, seems to be some kind of a fake. I'm thinking it's a fake down.
I mean, SPY went up 421. Now it's coming down to the low of the day. So
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fake down and then a trading range day because Fed meeting tomorrow.
Yeah.
So COUP hit 71.55. Whoever's in COUP, who's in COUP? Mr. M says he's in at 67 for 17 shares. Well, then you at least sell one share at every dollar it goes up, Mr. M. You know, do something as it's progressing lightly, as you follow the path of victory as well. Loss and CF, yeah, looking good. Now agro. All right, agro's back on track. ADM's on track. HP, clearly on track. Little Mulan overnight going. Got that.
Nope. Stay away from that one.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
Don't get me wrong. I traded it in, a little bit.
I just
but
thought, hey, if it can get to $5, it's worth it.
Here comes the rebreak on. Oh, there it was on COUP.
On COUP, look at that! Wow, 71.99. Wow, very nice on COUP, COUP. And Gtlb just hanging around.
Gtlb just cannot get over 40. It keeps hitting it hard.
Yeah. And it's on very, very low volume.
Yeah.
So I would just take your money and use it somewhere else this morning.
Yeah, that didn't move like I thought it would.
Capital allocation. It's a problem you always have to work on. Looks like CF is really pushing. Did we get the increase on CF? Yeah. How about now, Chris? Any further on CF?
Let's see. CF. I have CF actually at a full already.
Okay. But what price would that have been at? So you're up over. Well, you're up around 2% because of the average.
Well, yeah. I mean, my average is 92.20 now, but I'm up 1% on that.
1%. So that would be up probably like 1.66 at a full.
3 trades. And my original entry was at 91.50. I'm sorry, 93.50.
93.50 on CF. Good. Sitting in a nice spot.
Mm-hmm.
That sucker is just pushing down. Mm-hmm. I think because of oil dropping. Let me take a look at oil.
We're getting close to. Wait, we're at full. Oh, next step is double. I don't know if we.
No, we don't need to do that necessarily. Those are only for. No. I mean, we can do that. No, don't get me started on that. We can do that, but that would only be for the very best kind of blue skyish setups. I wouldn't do a double on a short retrace in the bear market, although we are in a bear market, but on a day that's up.
Right.
Too many conflicting interests.
See, CDRE, did you already talk about that one?
We have a position on that. No, I think so.
We have a long position on that. I believe you have it at half.
I put a trade at half.
I was late on
I wrote something about that last night. Let me see.
Mm-hmm. I was late, so I still have it at starter.
Oh, right. We're looking for 2610 price target on CDRE. 2610. What's that now?
Oh, it's at 25.
Yeah, so let's keep it going. Yeah.
I just noticed that it's up 4%. So.
Oh, I think it says 2420 on my screen. How do you see?
Mine says mark 2478.
Well, it could be that's Trading View that I was just looking at there. So, Gtlb, that trade's over.
Yep.
COUP is losing steam. So if you have multiple shares or multiple contracts on the next push up, I would recommend taking a 25% out, something like that.
CF is really working out.
Dropping? Okay.
It's I mean, now it just
Moss.
Touched. Is that what else is moving?
So, yeah, I'm getting some return on Moss here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny we calling this planting our seeds in the right area here because this is literally fertilizers.
REGN. I'm at half on that one in my average.
Oh, Regeneron.
Yeah. My average is 656, and
yes, that's an increase to.
Yeah, so that one should go to full
half
now.
At least. Okay, you're already at half.
I'm already at half. Should it go to full?
I have Regeneron at 1.5% right now since entry. I show my entry at 651.24.
That was my first entry.
Yeah, from the initial entry is where you should calculate.
Well, 651.
But with your average being over 2%, then
my average is 1.25% P&L.
there you go. Yeah, so let's wait for closer to 2%.
Okay.
It did break the high of yesterday, which is a nice little significant bump up point, so you can cheat it a little bit. Mark says, if you plant shit, you get shit. If you plant corn, you get corn. This is, passed down from his elders. He probably tells his guys that every day, Hell yeah. That's how we make moonshine, baby. Moss 55%. What are you talking about? Moss.
I think they forgot a decimal in there.
Oh, okay. It sounds like he took some puts, options.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. That's great. Awesome. Yeah, but did you get the
CF is really following through. I'm up 3% on my average now. It's at 89.
Yeah. These are the days we're looking for.
So do we increase from half on that now?
So what did you say it's at now? Let me see.
I'm at 3.5% and I'm at a half, but that's not from original entry.
Right, I bet we do. So 58.5 is no. Oh no, that's Regeneron. Moss.
CF.
Oh, you're talking about CF?
Yeah.
We're not at full?
I'm at half.
Might have gotten away from us. No, you're at 3.5. Okay, yeah, so let's increase CF to full, sure. Yes.
I'm actually might see.
And I have to check.
Do we wait and see if there's a pullback here or go ahead and increase? Because it's
if there's a breakdown, we increase. No, we're increasing. That's no. Yeah, there's a little pullback going on. That's up to the player. That's up to the individual trader. Increase CF to full. And look at that. Got back all my money from yesterday. At least in my spot.
Well, still didn't make
okay. Chris is like,
didn't make up for that profit loss on the LMT put.
But yes. No, it did. Yeah.
I took LMT off my watch list. I don't even want to know anymore.
I did too. Just this morning, I'm like, just fine. I don't want to know about it.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. Hey,
man, COUP just broke out again. 74.
Woo! Who's still in COUP?
All right.
COUP shit the bed and then ran out of it.
Yeah, right.
BXX is halted? That makes no sense, Josh. I don't think it is.
BAP, we have it at a half. I'm down 1.5%. I'm moving it back to a starter.
Absolutely, yeah. That should be automatic. I don't.
Just letting the group know in case they're not paying attention.
Chris, everybody. Make sure you decrease your positions when they get back to break even, back to starter. And if they get worse than that, you can push them into micro or trash before the stop. Yeah, Ken is actually doing good. Let's take a look at that. Ken's almost to the 10% mark. That'll be our first 25% target, our 25% exit at 10% up. Ken, look at that. Woo! Yeah, AKAN, the African cannabis, the London-based African produced cannabis company for $4 a share will be IPOing today. It's not going anywhere. I mean, they did 20,000 in revs on $5 million in spending. $20,000. Do you want to put your money into that? Last year, for the entire year, they made 20 grand. They spent $5 million to do that. They made 20 grand. I'm not even talking about profit. I'm saying that's how much money they made. That's not looking good. What's the exit price on which one? COUP, COUP? No, we're not at exit yet in any way whatsoever.
At the victory, that one.
Path of victory.
It's still running. It's about to hit 76.
All right, look at that. We're at 75, 75, 50, 75, 80-ish on COUP, COUP. Make sure you post your gains after this, you guys. Who's got the biggest gains on COUP? Maybe somebody bought an out-of-the-money option like an idiot, and now they have 300% gains. I'd like to know that. You are now our hero.
Whoa, something just jumped. What happened?
Well, I know that XLE is dropping like a ton of bricks.
I cut that.
Oh, something in your portfolio? Okay.
Yeah, something in my portfolio just
Moss
jumped.
and CF are dropping, yeah.
Yeah, CF actually had a
wow. We are
tiniest...
up to full size on almost all our shorts. All our shorts have worked out. We're up to 4 to 5% on almost all our shorts. And then, of course, Uroy, that's the other one. And VET, ERG, UUUU, all the uranium plays, they also, they've hit their 10% profit target points.
So
yes.
EQT, I actually have as a half. And I'm up 3%. So I think it's time to increase that to a full. Let's look at the chart.
EQT? Okay.
Yeah.
But let me send this alert. Take 25% of the uranium shorts that are.
EQT. Well, it doesn't have a lot of volume today.
Oh, okay. I was like, I only have one share. No, I have 1,000 shares. Okay.
Question is, so the key breaking point for EQT to go down much further, and I think it's going to test is 24.
Okay, let me check.
RKL.
EQT. EQT is making progress, but it's on the uptick at the moment, is it not?
Yeah, it went and kind of tested its pre-market high.
And I think too far gone. That huge gap, that's probably too far gone to add.
Yeah, looking at this.
That happens.
I don't think it has much further to go unless it can break through.
Did you read that guy Neumann? He says that when he gets hot on an industry, he buys it all up. He just buys everything.
Yeah, I read that chapter last night. That's and it's funny. He breaks all the rules that the Jack Schwager. He breaks all of them.
Yeah,
and
gets lucky.
Like, he says he gets luck, but he makes his own luck because he gets so involved in the products of the companies. The best I love was the sponge story. He bought that all up.
Sponge Tech. Oh man!
On a safari in Africa, gets a text from his buddy. Hey,
Sponge 5 minutes after.
Yeah, Sponge Tech's up, 1,000%, and he was like, "Oh God, I got to find a computer," and starts liquidating, and then 15 minutes later, it went from 25 cents to 5 cents
or whatever. Yeah. And then those guys like either went to jail or were heavily fined or something.
Oh yeah.
Remember that one? And then also, but one thing you got to credit him for was that he found the fingerprinting company that Apple bought out.
That was a truly amazing story.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That was truly amazing. All right.
Good move.
Let's go. EQT is putting in that little, or not EQT, CF.
CF, what's happening? Little resistance?
No, it's it's doing its little pullback right now, and it can't.
Oh, there it goes, pushing down.
Yep, can't get over 80. Well, basically 90, which is good because on our bar chart that you and I drew the other day, that was that the top of level 3?
Well, I just get a breakout alert on Amazon. Amazon breaking to the upside, guys. If anybody is interested in that as a momentum breakout, there you go. But it could be a tricky day, an arranging day. Be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna post this. We're up on every short except ADM. Up big.
How's Argo doing it? I saw it gap down, or AGRO. Was it right? AGRO. It's pulled back
Agro.
since, yeah, it pulled back a little bit since that push down.
Yeah, but it's still at 4.9% gains right now, making progress.
That's good. Very little volume on that one.
On agro.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me, let me check any other place right now or alerts. Wow, it's hard to believe. Maybe I just need to refresh this thing. Refresh. I mean, I have 100+ alerts of things that are teetering on breaking out, and nothing's triggered this morning. Amazing.
ADM is time to cut.
Okay.
Down 5% on 4.8% on that one.
No, it's not a time to cut. I'm looking at it now. No,
I'm sorry. Wait. Oh, it's in my half bucket.
It's
in my half. It's in my half bucket. It should have been in and it's not a half, it's a starter. So it's okay.
Okay. Time to add is what you were kind of getting to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's right at the right on the where we got it roughly. Yeah, the ones that are maybe not too far away from us are CF. You could bring that up to a full if you haven't. HP just crossed the 5% line, so that's great. No ads there. Matador still at 3%, and you could still add to Matador short. I would not add until a downtick. I think that might be it. It opened too far down, and it's pressing into this congestion zone, if you want to call it support. So I think that might be it on Matador. Let's let it just do its thing and see where it goes today. But I wouldn't add to Matador. EQT, looking at that again. That's all the way up to a full now. Did we already alert that? I don't think so.
I believe so. I have EQT and CF as full.
Okay, EQT to full. Not sure that we did. Whoops, and delete that.
Whoops, I think I bought too much CF. Actually, it's
what happened?
I might have went double on CF by accident. I thought I had it in the wrong bucket.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
I got you. You have like $12,000 on CF right now.
Actually, I have 20 grand in CF right now.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that wasn't smart.
Let me watch that for you carefully. Then hang on.
I got it. I got it. It's still fine.
Okay, all right.
I'm watching the intraday chart just to see what it does, and I'll wait.
It's looking scary.
Yeah. As long as it stays under 90. Well, man, I just said that and it popped over 90.
And there it goes. Cut to 10,000. Cut it in half.
Yep.
Where's the problem?
That was an accident. Sorry.
All right, COUP is pulling back, but it has not hit the path of victory. That level is at 70.75. Stay in as long as it stays above 70.75. It's interesting that is exactly where VWAP is as well right now. Funny how those levels work out like that. COUP taking a breather, yes. And what did I say? Next time, it gets up there, take a bit off because it was fading. That was a good idea. Mac, are you in COUP? Good gains going on there. That's a boat. I mean, that fucking bounce on COUP, that was a boat. If Mark got into that, he's probably a little bit too busy on his other plays, but man, if Mark got into that, he'd have a boat by now. Which one? Like a catamaran. No, he's I'm joking. COUP, C-O-U-P. Did you grab COUP on this breakout this morning? It turned out to be a gap fill. Oh man, did it do well? 64 to 75, 64 to 76. 76 divided by 64, that's 18% gains, and you usually can get 10 times that on an option, so 190% gains. It really did halt. All right, well that's okay. It's not the VIX. That's just VXXX. It's meaningless. If VIX is not halted, let me know if VIX is halted. Like, I don't know what's going on there on VXX, but VIX is not reflecting that. So that's just a VXX thing. Somebody just halted VXX on purpose. They bought the farm. Yeah, Mark is the Dwack boat guy. That's right, Rebecca. Say hello. Mark, yeah, no, it's up 19% from the open. So, as a day trader, all we really care about is direction during the day. And so really the number you want to take a look at and keep an eye on is change from open or, the pre-market and all that. So yeah, it's down, but yeah, it had a nice retrace. COUP. And there's always an 80% chance of a 25% retrace. So that may be what we got there on COUP, guys. What caused the retrace? That's just people feeling, lately that that's a good price. When things drop significantly, there's a lot of people who are still stuck in the previous cycles, pricing mentally. And they see that and they want to buy. They're like, oh God, I loved it before. Now look at it. There's always buyers as well as sellers. And so that's why you get a 25% chance of a retrace, because it's an 80% chance that 25% of the people still think this is a good deal. And there's only a 20% chance of an 80% retrace, 100% retrace rather, a 90% chance, a 10% chance of a 100% retrace, 10% chance of a 100% retrace, but there's an 80% chance of a 25% retrace. And that's why going after dead cat bounces can work, but you should only strive to target a 25% retrace on dead cat bounces, because then you have an 80% win rate. You're trying to go for the full fill of the gap, you're going to be in trouble. All right, COUP is moving back up right now, so this is your last chance to take profits in case that was the highest point it's going to go. It may not be, but this is your last chance to take some off, maybe get all the way up to half your position off now, and then let the rest ride the path of victory if that's what you'd like to do. Oh, you were on YouTube? Okay. Let's see. How is everything doing here? Martin, MRTN, move to full. Increase Martin to full. Let me double check on that by just looking at the chart. I'm going to say hold off on that. We probably will not be increasing MRTN unless it breaks that other high there. FISI, FISI, turned out to be shit. And no kidding, it's called FISI. So we're almost at stop on FISI, and you might need to consider sizing down or exiting FISI early if you need to free up some money to put elsewhere. Ken, doing good. We're almost at a 10% profit target on Ken. In fact, it may have hit it. So if some of you already had your 10%, 25% take profit on Ken, hopefully you got that triggered this morning. That happened on Ken. All the uraniums doing their thing. We're making money on uraniums. Way down. We're shorting that. Roy, we're up 13.7% on that short. It's coming into congestion zone, so it's getting close to target on UROY. You should have already taken 25% profits on that short. URG also, same deal. You'd have already taken 25% profits. And VET, same. VET, oil and gas exploration and development in Canada, Australia, France, Ireland, Germany, and US. So Econ has started trading, and people say it's halted up, but that's not what it looks like to me. It's a big red candle. Looks like probably it's halted down. I'll pull it up. Econ was supposed to open at $4. It opened at $30, $31, and now it's halted to the downside at $24. We don't want any fucking part of that. They made $20,000 last year, the whole year. They spent $5 million, and the only amount of money they made was $20,000. Like, I'm not even talking about profit. They didn't profit $20,000. They didn't make $5 million, $20,000. They made $20,000 in a year after spending $5 million on running their company. So maybe you should stop smoking it and buying it, and stop buying it too. Yeah, maybe both. Seems like an insider rug pull to cash out and run. Really doesn't matter because I want nothing to do with it. I have no interest in it. We're making a ton of money on everything else. CF, yep, that's pushing down further. 88.92 we're at now. Excellent. FEC has hit its stop, and BMO as well. All right, everybody on FISI. On TikTok, thank you for tuning in this morning. I'm going to, if you want to continue with us in our trading group, or if you want to come check out our trading group, click the link over my profile. I'm going to end the broadcast now, and we're going to be continuing inside our group. Thank you very much for tuning in this morning, and I'll see you in a little bit in the group. Come on in. And same thing to you guys over on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter. Click the link in the description in order to come